things don't have to be transactional. What story are your clients telling themselves? What character are you going to play in their story? This is what we do this for.
So we're here at Orion Ascent After Hours with the infamous Rick Williamson, the Director of Client Experience at Orion. Rick,
yes.
You crushed it on stage. You were killing it, man.
Thank you.
I know that the first day, they kind of gave you a loophole because you were planning for something else. How did you change it up and make it?
I mean, honestly, like, this is going to sound cheesy. I have two rules. I come prepared and I come prepared to pivot. So I just like being flexible. If something needs to change, if something needs to adjust, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. We'll retro Y later. And I just love this stuff. I was a pageant baby. I was a pageant baby at 3 years old. I'm admitting that on video because honestly, like, it's crazy that I'm able to do this, and I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got the vibes going. The Orion crew is just hooping it like crazy. This is a record year for you guys.
It is.
I think 20% year over year, 1,800 people. I mean, what was the vibe for you?
You know, I started at Redtail 13 years ago. And it was super cool that they gave me an opportunity to be myself, to be fun, to use pop culture, to have an attitude that was attached to learning. You know, that we hear the word edutainment a lot, right? I've been equally fortunate to have been bought by a company like Orion that's, much like our breakout speaker said, seems to value that additional experience. It's very validating. It's very humbling to know that, like, conferences don't need to be a boring voiceover for another money management guy, but I do love you money managers. Felipe, Kim, Jessica, all y'all were so much fun to talk to. But it's the extra stuff. It's the people. It's the fun.
Exactly.
If you can pair good learning with a good time, it's unstoppable.
No.
So I'm like euphoric.
I mean, that's what's so great about this conference. It's not just coming and learning. It's coming and collaborating with all your fellow advisors
Yes.
and the Orion team to kind of come and walk through
Yes.
the problems that you're having live.
Yes.
That really is a differentiator.
That white glove experience, like, we were packed. Can't get enough consults. Like, we were packed. We had to turn people away. Apologies to everybody we had to turn away because, like, that white glove experience, being able to sit one-on-one and get that really valuable training is incredible. But then being able to come and do this and laugh and hang out. This is what we do this for. We are the people, your clients, your friends. We are what we choose to waste our time on. And when you can connect with people like that on that level, it's awesome.
Yeah. And I was so impressed by the final closer, Will Guidera of 11 Park.
God.
You guys talked about experience basically the whole time, right? It's about not just the advisors, but the client experience. And Will, he told you what it takes
Yes.
to go above and beyond, but how that'll pay off. What did you take away from that?
So I read Unreasonable Hospitality like 7 months ago. I'll be fair, I listened to it. Will read it. It was amazing. And I've been obsessed because that is where you connect with people. And the idea of, I equate it to storytelling, right? What story are your clients telling themselves? What part are they in? What character are you going to play in their story? When you are resigning yourself, you're committing yourself to being a supporting character for your clients. And the question is, what kind of supporting character do you want to be for your clients? Do you want to be Yoda? Do you want to be J.K. Simmons from Whiplash, making them bleed? Like, you meet people where they're at and you connect with them like that. And talking about experience, like, it's really cool. Because when we automate this industry with the technology and stuff like that, we can choose two things. We can continue to try and prospect and gain more clients, which we already know is like, 5 times more, costs terrible. I don't even know the words right now. It costs so much more prospect to get new clients. How about with all this time we're saving with automation, we focus on our existing clients.
Exactly.
We focus on building a better experience.
That's where the referrals come from.
That's what it comes from, right? How come we're not talking to the next generation? And I just think, like, it's just a great way to live in general. And I'm really excited to be part of an organization that is able to put on a show like this and put people like Will Guidera and Tiffany Bova on stage, on top of great money managers, world-class economic minds. It's the whole package. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. They signed my check, but there's nothing better.
Absolutely. No, same vibe, and then you can wrap it up with all these people, right? And this is where it's really at. You're really connecting with everybody, having a good time, learning from each other.
It's my favorite thing.
And we're going back to San Diego next year.
At the Marriott Marquis, I will see you at the hot tub.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a great time. I cannot wait. Tacos, the bay. We got to find a way to top this.
Oh, yeah. What does all in mean to you?
All in to me, man. I get a little emotional, right?
Yeah.
Because it is about everything. It's not like things don't have to be transactional. We can have personal relationships that makes the transactional something off to the side, right? When you have a relationship and it happens to be a service provider or something like that, that's so much better. And all in to me, again, it means taking the time to learn what your problem is, understanding how people have approached it in the past, and then finding a way forward. And that's the way I operate.
That's the way to do it. You're looking from every angle. You're not just taking the first angle.
Thank you.
Well, Ricky, we really appreciate taking the time for us. We're going all in here at Orion Ascent.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see
are.
you next year.
We will see you